maybe turn the lights down low a little bit, put on a little Sade, maybe a little Maxwell, you might be able to get to home plate with this wine. So welcome everybody, my name is Bo Armendariz, aka the Vino Golf Pro, and I'm very excited for this episode because we're going to find out if the 2019 Empathy Rosé is a Mac Daddy wine. And what I mean by Mac Daddy, for those who don't know, if you want to be a player, you've got to look good, you've got to smell good, you got to taste good, and then you got to close the deal, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm very excited about this wine. It's a Gary Vaynerchuk creation. I've been a real big fan of Gary's for a long time. I bought wine from Gary almost 15 years ago at Wine Library, and then it was Cinderella Wines, and now he has his own winery called Empathy Wines. You can find his wines empathywines.com. I'm very excited about this. Let's get into this wine and see if it's a true player wine. You know, I get asked all the time, what kind of wine should I bring? And I'm like, I tell people, like, what are you looking for? People are like, well, you know, I'm going to a dinner, or someone will say, hey, they might want to impress somebody. And I'm like, hey, just let me know. I mean, I can tell you if this wine is gonna, you know, be a good wine for the proper occasion. But nobody talks about being a true player wine. You know, a wine that you can take that'll really make an impression on that someone special you're trying to impress. So we're gonna find out if this 2019 Empathy wine is a wine that you can take to your significant other. Let's check it out. First thing I noticed is the packaging. I mean, Gary went 100% on this packaging. Love it. From a real cork. Cork actually has some text on it. It says Empathy Wines, California Crew, Lodi, Lake County. Some of his corks that I've had in the past, they have some sort of empathy type of theme on the cork. So really enjoy the nice cork. Thanks, Gary. As far as the bottling, big bottle, nice bottle. You know, one of those big nice bottles that just screams quality. Let's check the sucker out. First thing I look at is the color. And this is a Valentine's wine. This is more like Strawberry Hill, maybe a little bit of and what I mean by Strawberry Hill, for most of you who don't know, it's more on the red side of the color scheme, as opposed to a lot of rosés might be on like the salmon side or the melon side, more on the orange color spectrum. But this is pink and red. This is like straight up Strawberry Hill rosé. Just screams actually like sweet rosé. So that's kind of interesting. Let's check it out. Okay, Gary's come with a little thunder here. This wine has a nice strawberry, a watermelon component to it that's really interesting. It's very, a little sweet. Like, it smells like a strawberry Jolly Rancher. Strawberry watermelon Jolly Rancher with a little hint of citrus on the back end. Very clean, very fresh, very fruit forward, and very round. So far, it's for being a Mac Daddy wine, it's hitting all the spots. This wine is round. It's sneaky. This wine is very sneaky. And what I mean by sneaky is, like, it's not sweet, but it comes off as a little bit very tantalizing and sweet. I really enjoy it. It's kind of pulling from two different directions. Like it wants to be a food wine, but at the same time, it's a crowd pleaser, which is very interesting. Let's give it another whirl. Just like in the nose and the bouquet, this wine is strawberry, watermelon, a little bit of kiwi fruit, a little bit on the it has a little bit of the tropical flavors coming in, not so much as what you see in some of the more of your French or French rosés. This is more on the fruit forward. This is a pleasure seeking wine. I'm really enjoying this wine. It's round, it's good. It's a wine that you can it's a wine that you can have in multiple situations. A nice warm day outside, perfect wine for it. As far as the acidity, it doesn't quite have the acidity of a French rosé, but that's okay because it's very pleasurable. This wine is what I call a third base wine. It's definitely going to get you past first base, more than likely past second. But if you're going to get to home base with this wine, you're probably going to have to enhance the experience. This wine would pair well with chocolate covered strawberries, like dark chocolate covered strawberries. Dark chocolate covered strawberries, sea salted dark chocolate and strawberries would really go well with this wine. Maybe turn the lights down a little bit, put on a little Sade, maybe a little Maxwell. You might be able to get to home plate with this wine. So I'm gonna have to give this wine a 3 out of 4 on the Mac Daddy scale because this wine is a true player wine. So for you players out there that are trying to get to the next level, Empathy Rosé, all day, every day.